podcast. Enjoy.
Hey, people, this is Renee.
This is Bridget.
And Talisha.
And this is episode 70 of Same Book, Three Time Zones. We done did this 70 times. We done read 70 books together, people.
Together. So the title of the book that we read for our 70th book is Retired on Love, All or Nothing, book number 1.
By Renée A. Moses, my favorite. Oh my goodness.
You say it again?
Let's get into it.
Same way I felt when I read it the first time, I think.
I'm sorry.
No, I had to highlight some stuff because I was like, oh, I missed this. Because he didn't say divorce. He didn't say that she died. It was the little daughter that said it. So I was all.
He did.
Okay.
He
okay.
did. I highlighted that, but okay, we're gonna.
You highlighted that? Okay, I highlighted. He said this is what he said at first, and I missed it because it said she left me for the world. It didn't say she went to heaven. It just say that she left him. You know, that was
that part. Yeah, you're right. That part.
Okay, we're gonna get into it.
Let's get into it. Ooh, so this book opens up pissing people off because Miss Kalia, as we meet
the
her,
audacity, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's living in her house where she's lived in with her kids for all their childhood. We learn that she's divorced, and somebody knocks on her door at 7:00 in the morning, talking about they from a rental agency for her ex-husband's name, but then mentioned a different woman's name.
Some nerve, this fool. Christian, from the beginning to the end. I think something was wrong with him in the head. I mean, I don't think he baked all the way because, I mean, you've been with this lady. How long they've been together? 5 years?
His wife?
Yeah.
15
years. 15 years. And this how you treat her? Well, I mean, I guess he started out with that, I guess. And she just took it for all this time.
No, she didn't.
They was together?
Listen, because look, this is my actual life.
I know.
This is my actual life. This is what happened. No, it was said like when they first met, he was a different person.
Right.
And then once they got married, she did start seeing the cracks of who the person really was. But they was already having kids and stuff at that time. Right. So yes, yeah. Even after seeing it, she did try to stick it out.
But I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about him. He's been this way.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, that's women. Ain't all of us, but it's probably most of us. We think that we could, okay, things ain't going right. Okay, he gonna change if I do this, if I do that. No.
Yep.
No, you can pray, you can do all of this, but if this person don't have his mind made up, or that they want to change or do something different, it's gonna stay the same.
Yep.
I know, but sometimes you think, okay, so I felt like a lot of it pertained to myself as well. I was like, oh my God.
Real life.
But a lot of times it's like you have these children that y'all created together, and it's honestly not, I mean, it's bad, but it's not as bad as maybe your childhood was. So it's like, okay, I can stay and raise our kids together because it's like he's not beating on me, or he's not doing
it could be worse. It's not great, but it could be worse.
Yes, and it's so awful to think that because it's like,
right,
I deserve amazing, but I'm just like settling for it's okay, you know, like I'll stay because at the kids it's just hard to just. And then 15
especially
years
when you want the whole thing together, because you grow up not seeing that or having that type of household, and you want that, and you're like,
I guess I didn't it was tough reading this, but it was so good.
You gotta love yourself enough.
Yeah, that
and
part.
We did. Yeah. That's I'm gonna be honest with you.
And then you gotta think about the kids too. I know it's flipped because you think about the kids. You're like, man, I should stay because you want the family thing. And then you got to think about the kids because they seeing all of this, they witnessing all of this, and they thinking, it's my parents. This is how all parents supposed to be, husband and wife, and they grow up and they experience it, and then this is what they choose.
Yeah. Once you really like that be the point, right? Once that clicks in your brain, because I'm not trying to talk about life, Lord, I'm not trying to talk about my life. But I'm just saying, because just like with Khalil, but with me, I was like, I'm constantly telling my kids or my daughters, this is not how a man treats you. This is not how you should be. This is not. So, this, if this ever happens, don't, da, da, da. But then at the same time, I'm like, but dummy, you sitting here with this fool and they see you sitting here with this fool. What you think they really gonna do? It's like, gonna follow what you're doing, not what you're saying. But like, that's when I was like, oh God, dang it. Okay, you got to do better for yourself to show the example for your child and for your children. And that's when I was like, okay, yeah, it's time to go. It took a lot to get to that point. It takes a lot because you just really are trying to hold a family together just for the sake of like having a whole family. And
and he was sorry anyway from the beginning of this story because he didn't want nothing to do with them kids. No way.
You gave her full custody. Like, you are awful.
Full custody.
And then like you counseling on the little time you do have with the kids. Oh, I'm not gonna have them this time. Like, I don't like him so much.
Got a woman immediately. He had a woman before they was even divorced.
He did.
He
trashed too though, because you see how you happy. Look, the family is. I be thinking about Friday. I'm like, you happy that your man is trash, like,
right?
Like, girl, you see how he treating her. And he's been here for 15 years. Like, what do you think he's gonna do to you? And I pray it all on you. Like, I want it on you. Cause
like, and you coming in here with that energy, like, this don't matter. These are his kids.
Right.
Girl.
Thinking about the money, honey. Money and change.
They be really thinking they got the prize and you ain't paying attention to nothing, dog.
Right.
You must be desperate.
Yeah.
But yes, so it was almost a couple of altercations, but nothing happened. It was like mostly the Lord was holding her back because some kids kept coming in.
Right.
But she got through that, and she was like, you know what? Because they were supposed to stay there for like, I guess another 3 weeks or whatever. Her house is supposed to, the builder delays. And she ended up like, all right, you know what? Let's just go. Pack up her stuff. Let's just get out because I'm not even finna, deal with this. And they did. She has 2 older sons, like preteens, and she has a 5-year-old daughter.
I love her.
And then we meet Mr. Aaron.
The football star.
Yeah, who's retired. He retired early.
He was fine. He was fine. He was thick.
Yeah, the thighs. Look, the thighs.
Yes.
He has he's in a meeting. He's in a meeting with his agent August, who is trying to get him some, set some stuff up so the boy can get some money and stuff, just trying to keep the momentum going while you can. And he just looking at her like she's stupid and looking at the people like they stupid. I don't want nothing to do with y'all.
I mean, how she gon' it's kind of her fault though.
It is, though.
That they got beef and you just like, yeah, let's put them on the same show together. No.
Come on.
Like, you know him.
It's like she looking at the opportunity of the money. He don't care about that. Like he's supposed to play nice, girl.
But she got it together though. She's like, okay, I get it. I honestly think it was all her plan all along. She was like, okay, I'm gonna get him. Like, but first let me put it where I know he won't do it.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
Let me sprinkle in. Okay, these your friends. Like, what's up? like. Yeah,
they got that idea. I know you're gonna go for that, but I think it's a good idea. Let's yeah. Planting the seed. I see that. That's that mind. That's that mind control.
I got mind control.
They say reverse psychology, so you ain't them. Yeah.
Because the big thing is you like your privacy and you just want to hide. The small thing is you don't like this man. But I'm gonna get you.
We gotta wait for that. We gotta wait around it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we learned that Aaron is a single father of a 5-year-old little girl. Aria
is adorable. I love her. She could be my mommy. Oh man.
His Uncle Rashawn.
Uncle Roach.
Uncle Roach. He married to Aunt Maya, and Aunt Maya is Kalia's auntie.
I love both of them.
So we got like an uncle auntie,
which is so weird, isn't it? Right? It's like almost like they're kissing cousins, right?
Right. that's another thing, because even though that's his uncle, he is Maya's second husband. So the kids that she has is not with him.
Right.
So like, it really ain't they ain't got nothing connected in that anyway. Kalia, when she moved back to Houston, she's living with her aunt and uncle, well, step uncle,
She was raised by her grandparents. Didn't know her daddy. That's sad. That's really sad though.
Yeah.
Try to help the young people. I'll be your babysitter. Go ahead. Try to make something, these 3-4 years. Mm-hmm. And then you never come back.
Never come back. So her mom and dad don't know where she at. Ain't heard nothing from her. Kalia almost 40. Like her sister, she left everybody behind. She has to deal with that type of situation, but she still had a 2-parent household per se. She still had a version of stability and stuff, because they are good people and they did a good job with her, but it's still, that's still going to be a thing behind anybody's mind.
See, I didn't have none of that. So I'm like, dang, well, at least she had this, but at the same time,
growing up is
still didn't have parents, so that's still, that's,
So is that why?
That's person that that had you, that supposed to love you, did not give you that. So that, even though you got the love, you didn't get it from who you thought you would.
Yeah.
And it was their loss.
Right. Right.
That part.
Right. Oh yeah. She's a programmer.
Computer programmer.
She has her own business at home that she's been working for some years, which was like another issue for her ex-husband with his.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Like people
say her little money, her pennies. Oh, I don't like him.
I know.
It is. I mean, this real life though. You know what I'm saying? It's real. Mm-hmm. It's people out there like you doing something. Y'all on the same level. Seem like going forward, just like in the military. It's a lot of couples. They start out in the military and then one of them get out, and the other one be like, "You ain't gonna go back in, or you ain't gonna do this. We need to stay, up here."
Right.
Anything could have happened. You want to stay home with the kids or something, you might have got hurt. You don't know, but it's a lot of people like that. That's
it's like you're supposed to be climbing the ladder together. Like, I'm going here, you just right here. And like, then they start looking at you different. And God, I'm just like, I'm trying to say what stuff been said to me because of this. This ain't about me. It's about Kalia. Cause it's been some crazy people be crazy with that. They really be on a high horse and they see themselves as superior because you're not where they expected you to be, but you're doing something more important than what they feel you should be doing.
Right.
But when people think differently and they come into something not really knowing what they should have known before they made that commitment. Mm-hmm. There's certain things you have to deal with that you really shouldn't. Let's jump into the party.
The party?
At the auntie's house.
Somebody, little girl wouldn't let her hand go. I was like, okay.
That was really cute. She attached to her so fast, like immediately. Like, it had to have been divine.
Right.
Because kids, they are the most innocent ones. And they don't know.
And they so honest.
Following the lead that the Lord give them, because who else gonna give it to them?
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She was sensing that. Like, she, and it's funny because nobody knew nothing. I remember, like, Uncle Rashawn had invited, his nephew, just innocently. But Aunt Maya, when she told her niece about this party, she was like, Rashawn, his nephew gonna be there. Mm-hmm. She like, and so the nephew, he wasn't actually at the party, but his daughter was, because he had some other stuff to do. So the daughter, she spends a lot. Listen, they're like her grandparents at this point.
Right.
But she spends time there, and then she attached herself to Kalia, and I mean they ate together, and she was like talking to her like she was talking to anybody. Like, she's fine. She gonna help my mama in heaven.
Right.
And,
right.
Really talking.
Hey, girl, she tell all the business.
Girl.
She tell it all.
She gonna say
it. And that's real life though for little kids. Like, I'm talking about my kids' teachers when they were kindergarten. I'm like, dang, like you gotta know everything that happens in this household. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Cause like, and a lot of times, I know people do tell their kids not to say stuff, but a lot of times we don't be thinking about that, you know?
Right.
Cause my son did that when he was in kindergarten, and it was in virtual school when COVID happened, and he said something on the camera, and I heard him say it. I was like, oh Lord. Cause he said something about his dad, and it was like not a good thing. And I'm like, okay, well, we just gonna bypass that and just keep going, class, you know, cause it was his turn to talk in front of the whole class. And I was like, okay, well, what you gonna do?
It was my middle child that scared me. I'd be like, "Ooh, I don't know what you gonna say." Like, especially if I see someone that like isn't normal or whatever, and I'm just like, "Oh my goodness, what is she about to say?"
Oh no.
And she's normally, and she's always like so good, and I'm just like, "Whew, I'm good," but I be so scared.
Like,
It's
she
like,
be loud too, cause a lot
yeah,
of kids don't, baby don't. It's my middle kid too, though. She do that too, and she always been like that. But she'll see somebody, and she's like, "Why his stomach so fat? Why is she so old?" I'm like, "Girl, shut up."
oh man, yeah.
So, yeah. That's definitely Aria. She gonna say it, and it don't matter.
And it's like, it's my child, so don't say nothing to my child.
You know,
I'm
I'm
sorry
like,
that
oh,
she said that.
sorry. Like that video that's been going about the little boy see somebody, oh, big back, big back. His mama said, "Don't say that." It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially in kindergarten, though. They say everything. Yeah.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
So now they have, well, about to be kindergartners, I think. Well, maybe her kid already started, but his hasn't. But even the two girls got to play with each other a little bit at the party. And then apparently she must have fell asleep or something because she heard some man's voice. And she was like, oh, like, what is that? And
Yeah. His daughter was laying with her. Yeah, they have went to sleep.
Yep, she said, "Hey, Daddy," gave him a hug, and she went right on back to Kalia. Like, girl, what you
She's
doing?
like, "Can she come home with us?" Like, what?
like it's
Can
a
she be
puppy.
my new mommy?
Can she? Yeah, that part.
Right? Look at the face.
And then, you know, he looking so embarrassed. She's like, "She told me about her mom passing." That's when he could have said something right then.
He had a lot of opportunities to say something. That's
But,
what
First of all, they just met. Why in the
And
world would he
okay,
say
well,
anything?
she already know his business, so she could know the real.
Okay.
he never denied it, and he did say it.
Okay.
And yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Like we still starting the book from the last line. Like why?
Oh,
y'all?
my bad. My bad. You
I'm
know.
sorry. So we learned by the time we learned that he is very private. He definitely doesn't like being in the spotlight, you know, and because he was in the NFL.
So what y'all thought about the dream?
Oh,
Dang, it was hot because she was, you know, and then his ex-wife, you know, was like, "You didn't love me enough," and I'm like, but then the daughter had the same like dream, not that part, but and I just felt like that was God, but it was also both of them feeling guilty for, you know, wanting to move on with their life.
But what though? Really, we really don't know.
We don't.
We don't know the background with that yet. But I was like, dang, when it opened up, I was like, y'all moving
I
fast.
know. I was like,
the next scene.
You like turning the page like, what?
Ain't no way.
And
it wasn't no way. You right. Wasn't no
You
way.
wouldn't.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, it be them dreams, man. It be getting you, and it be ones that trip you out, and you get up and you like, what that mean? You know, what I be doing that all the time. Like, what that mean? But yeah, he learned. Yeah, it's like you still hold on to a little bit of guilt, and you know what you guilty for. You know,
Right. So what does it mean when he says that my late wife went under the knife to get rid of her? My late.
that mean dead.
Doesn't that mean dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does.
That means dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did say that. He did say that. I missed that part though. But right when he said that, I was like, I just read that. He sure did say that.
And he wasn't talking to nobody.
No.
It was his thoughts.
Right.
Cause she is dead to him. You know, you dead to me.
What? No. Okay. That was just my
No,
little.
we're gonna find out though.
Okay. All right. What was the next thing? The meeting in the grocery store.
Oh Lord, yeah.
She was like, dang, not even seeing the face he find. I say, whew.
Right? When you trying to hide, you trying to just go and just get on out and stuff. But she was just like from a, you ain't even got to look at it. It just be the aura. And like, okay.
I'm like, Reggie Bush. Like,
girl.
That's who I was thinking of. Oh, man.
But not him. He called her name, I think, right?
He did. And she was like,
yeah.
I would have known this person. How do I not know? How you know me? Right? As soon as he started talking, she's like, oh. Mm-hmm.
Did he call her that? He did. The barbershop.
Yeah, he called her Khalil.
No, I'm talking what he called her Shawty Doo-Wop.
Oh.
He did.
Can I keep my barbershop name?
Oh, man. He just thought he was so funny.
He was. Awkward situations, like you like a person, but there ain't nothing you can do about it. That's how they feeling.
Oh, what she say? People just throw their panties at you. He say, "That's what you want to do."
I was like, oh.
I was like, dang, she really said her thoughts.
Yeah.
On accident. Get away from him, girl. He is dangerous.
Right? That's you can't trust. Yeah, if you can't trust your own inner thoughts.
I know. I was like, oh man, I was into it. I was like, let's get into this. Yes.
She's like, we basically. Did she say? She the one that said that we basically family.
And he say, no, we are not. He cleared that up.
Why you wouldn't let me know like that, but you actually don't want to do that,
Yeah.
Right.
His number's there. Mm-hmm.
For the play date.
Yeah.
Play date, because the little girl has been on him about playing with the baby again. Playing with Aubrey and Miss Kalia.
Yeah, she's like, we moving, so it'll be a while. He was like, no, we can do it at my house. And the boys, and then he included her sons, even though he don't, his daughter wouldn't be playing with the sons, Yeah. I like that because it wasn't just about his daughter. It was also about, her.
Yeah.
And including, everything that came with her. I mean, and I just love that. Like, I love him. Some things I don't know yet. And in my mind, it can't be that bad because ain't no way my Amy is trying to play matchmaker with somebody that's bad. So
that part.
But I don't know what it is yet.
Amy don't know everything either though. I mean,
right.
She know what she knows. She don't what she don't,
Yeah.
Play dates it's you ain't gonna send your kid in nobody's house, right? Especially in a man.
Heck no.
So, she had to be there. So it was almost like, they got to spend some little time together, get to know each other a little bit every time the kids playing. I know the first time it was just the daughters. And I remember it was after the grocery store, actually. He had went to go pick up Arya, and Maya was on his back about Kalia, because apparently the baby girl had told her what an angel told her.
Right.
But she would meet her mommy. Oh my goodness.
That she was going to meet her mommy. And then
her new mommy. Oh my goodness.
And that's why she's saying what she's saying and feeling how she feeling. And he's just like, girl, lady, knowing he feel how he feel.
I mean, because kids, they hear God and they just go do it. Right. And trust it. So like instant, but we're just like, I didn't been hurt. Hold on. Is this God? Hold up. Let me make sure.
He be like, do it.
We go
like,
slow.
You know that's you? That's not me? I think that was me. You see that?
Yeah. Because look, I don't trust me.
Like, I always want to make sure that was me who said that. Because, I don't make good decisions. He be like, do it. Like, okay, but it still might be me.
Yeah. Because look, I really want to do it. So I want to make sure that this is what God want me to do.
Right. Because I'm like, sometimes I feel like our things wouldn't align. Because, I'm just not,
Kids, they hear God and they, okay, done.
That's all they know to do. Is to say it.
And that should have did it for him. But, so both of these parents are kind of in their heads, but so are the other ones. But I know that the next time they had a play date, her sons were there, and she don't know who this man is, right? She just knows that's the nephew. She been to the house. It's a nice house, you know, and it's in a gated community with a freaking security guard. Like, it's a nice place. So she just thinking he just got money. But when the sons come,
they know him.
And that boy saw that man, and he was like, cause he didn't really see him at the party. Like, he was on in his own little world.
Right.
He lost his little mind. And she like, what the heck is wrong with you? You don't know who this is.
Oh my goodness. And then look, her ex like him too.
That's his favorite player.
I love it.
We got the jerseys.
Oh man.
That's yeah. If I could be petty, that'd be a moment I would use my petty.
Oh man. My pettiness was like, yes. Yes, he is. I love it.
Yes, he is.
I'm probably gonna be a future Hall of Famer. Like, you that famous. He really don't go nowhere. That man stays in his house. He only go to family house. He don't want nobody around him who he can't trust. This is a football player's house, Mom, that we're at right now. And they're like, where are the trophies at? Like, where is the Super Bowl ring? Like, we want to see it. And she didn't see this stuff because he did like a little mini tour the first time.
Yeah.
Around, you know, they got to see it. The boy got he got a theater, you know, but the thing the boys went crazy on was that game room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes. They done moved in. Like, she like, don't break this man's stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I just hear that.
Like,
I hear like, that's a black mom for you. I love it.
Oh, and who's his neighbor?
Of course, it's Victor and Nina. Like, of course, Oliver Grill is in here. Of course it is.
Yes.
Why wouldn't it be? And yeah, he grew up with Victor in Arizona. But Victor is like, you know, he is that type of like entrepreneur, got my money right, know how to put my people on, which is why Aaron is like, I ain't worried about no daggone show with these people.
Right.
You know, Augie, you might need to get on with Victor and get some investments and do some stuff if you need more money, but I'm not finna be doing this. You know, I got my stuff set. Yeah, the family kind of like, they get to kind of really grow. Like, they're not trying to be romantically involved. They are really talking and getting to know each other, just a little bit about past and stuff like that, because their kids are bonding, and these play dates just turn into like a friendship growing between two adults who are attracted to each other.
But in their heads, that's on the surface, what they showing each other. But in their heads individually, they want to tear each other's clothes off.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He actually asked meaningful questions and like really trying to understand her and like her past. And they start talking about exes, but you know, he loved closed off.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he loved to ask questions, but he don't be wanting to answer them. No, not right now. No, not today. No, Kalia, maybe later. When, dude? When? Y'all talking about getting together, start a relationship, and still nothing? That's important. Especially Talisha, if she's still alive.
I know, dead or alive, you know, and those questions need to be answered, you know.
Listen, that man is traumatized.
Girl,
it's some stuff that when we finally find out, we're gonna be like,
what do we know?
Understand.
What do we know
about the girl?
Mm-hmm.
She's a drug head.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like and it sounded like she was addicted to fame.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounded like she was sleeping around. I don't know.
She was sleeping around.
It kind of sounded like that to me. So why did he not like the first dude then? The dude that
because of what he said that.
Yeah. The first dude.
Rondo.
All I know.
Do y'all?
That's all I understood was that she had a drug problem, and from what I thought at first, that she might have died with an overdose or something.
I thought she OD'd, okay. But I thought she was sleeping around with the first dude that we in the first.
I feel like that was mentioned.
Maybe it wasn't. I feel like I implied that from when he was like, because he said some things you just don't do. You didn't, saying how the dude wasn't respectful, and he mentioned his wife. Yeah, I thought he was saying they slept.
And do the aunts and uncles, do they know? Because if Maya, if she knew, wouldn't she would have told her if she was alive?
I thought she said something about you need to trust
The
to
uncle.
tell her stuff. Like, didn't she say something like that?
The uncle was
The uncle did have a talk with him. Uncle did have a talk with him about being honest with Kalia once their relationship started getting like serious, and they actually were dating. It took a minute for them to get there.
Yeah, but that's why it should have came out then.
Like, it's a friendship, right? This is like you're talking and being honest and stuff. And because they had plenty of times that they, were talking and stuff. But we're going to get off of that so we can go to
that.
But she also, but I had something to say. Hold on.
Go ahead. Because I'm trying to make sure I don't do nothing stupid, Go ahead.
It's not like he was saying, "Oh, she's dead and this is her grave and stuff." He didn't do all that. He said some things I don't want to talk about. Did he not say how he didn't want to talk? How he, so she knew that is all he said, but that let her know that she did not know everything.
True.
Correct. But the baby, my mama is in heaven.
100%. 100%.
So
I was just saying that he let her know that
he know that she thinks that the woman is dead.
I was just listen. This is my man, and I'm letting you know that he told her that she didn't
he
know
was
everything.
honest to it, like he was honest about his not wanting to talk.
Yeah,
it's not like he ain't like
when he said
it ain't like he act like he was telling her everything. When it ain't like he did
came to him though. She came and said something bothering you or whatever. What's going on? And right there, this your last chance to tell me. And he didn't say a word. And he was like, "Well, we not right now." And she was like, "Oh, trying to be so understanding." Okay, I understand. No, girl. No, you know me. You know my life.
You gotta give people space and to like come to you when everybody ain't so forthcoming with things that are really hard for them to talk about. And I think she was just trying to they're not going to get married. They're still building this thing. So she's giving him the time to come to him.
Right. They're building. This is the foundation, baby. This is a big crack. You ain't sealed this up. And you want me to just cross on over it. Come on back. So we can work this out if we're going to go forward. Because you didn't lie.
I get that. But you not her, though. Because listen, she was like, he said that there's some things I don't want to talk about. And she respected it. You would have been like, no.
This is my last thing
I'm going to say. Talk about it now. I'm out.
This is last thing I'm going to say. And we're going to move on. Because you want me to be around your friends and your family. Everybody talking about Mercy. Except for you. I'm going to go hang around everybody and they compare me to her and I don't know anything about her. And you won't tell me nothing.
At some point, there will be like we either talk about it or it's not, but they just weren't at that point. I just feel like, because like once you're like in it and you feeling it, then there's going to be like, if we go any further and this becomes something that's going to be like a forever type thing, some conversations are going to have to be had before we make that step. They not at that step. So she's recognizing it and she's telling him, she's bringing it to his attention that it is something they're going to have to talk about, but she's also respecting, okay, right now he doesn't want to. That doesn't mean that if he asks her to get married tomorrow, she's going to be like, yeah, but it's just some people. And your time is up and your time is up, so when
it's up.
Okay, that's not for you. Bye.
When that daddy come around, when Christian come around, he came to pick up the boys for an outing. They spend the night. And then, of course, Aiden, that's the younger one. The oldest one is
Ashton, yeah.
He older, so, he ain't trying to hear nothing this man got to say.
Yeah.
He don't want to go, nothing. The mama pretty much forcing him to go. pretty much.
Yeah.
They're going to be with his little brother. And then the daughter, Aubrey, what'd she say? She said, because Aubrey and the mama Talia going out, she said, I wish you were coming with us. We're going to miss you. And he said, I'm going to miss you, princess. She said, me and mommy would have fun with Araya and Mr. Aaron. And I had to stop right there. I was like, oh my gosh, Mr. Aaron, these kids, they just say everything.
Yeah, they do.
They don't know who they're not supposed to say stuff in front of. Like
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Oh my gosh.
He was like, oh, who is that? Who is that exactly?
It's just my mommy's cousin. That's all. Just mommy's cousin. Understand nothing.
Yeah. She's like, really? Really? Okay. Yeah, that's the moment when you want to start having a conversation. Hey, listen.
Don't say everything to daddy, okay?
Don't talk about me to daddy.
we can't talk about. And she ended up, I think she ended up like, I don't know if they didn't get into it or nothing like that, but I remember she was trying to talk to her son because he was really like, that Negro's trash. Like, I don't understand. Like, he gets to be this way and like y'all do things differently. You apologize for stuff that he do. It'd be that comparison when you got the parents you're really close with and the one that you're not.
Right.
And then you start to notice, like, once you get to notice little things when you're growing up and you're seeing it, like, that don't add up. Like, why is this person, and then the kids be like, why I'm supposed to be the mature one?
Right.
I'm a kid, Some of them be having to grow up in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
With certain common sense that some adults don't have.
Mm-hmm.
And Ashton, she had to bribe him for him to go. Because she didn't want, her son to go by himself, knowing that he's, their dad is who their dad is. Like, they're not going to be in, like, physical danger or anything, but he's just not the best person, I guess. But yeah, Miss Aubrey, her mama need a break. She need a minute, okay, before she goes over to this man's house. And she's like, are you ready yet? Are you ready? Can we go?
Mm-hmm.
And, she's like, man, I'm gonna be over there with this fine guy daggone man. I know you just worry about this little girl, but like, I gotta be okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta go over there. Shoot, you don't understand, daughter. This is hard for mommy. Shoot. But yeah, I love how the kids, they seem like they just all, the family, they all just seem to be like this, and how the aunt and uncle, they not pushing, but they are encouraging for it to be more than a friendship.
Yeah.
I know that, like, Aaron really started, he had, like, let's say traditions, I guess, or things that he would do with his aunt and uncle with the daughter, like movie nights, and they would, like, have dinners, and they would do all these things, and now Kalia is kind of being incorporated in some of that, and one of the things that we're going to do was a movie night, and then next thing you know, like, Kalia and them knocking on the door, thinking they finna go bowling, because Uncle said they was going bowling.
They tricked them. They tricked them so they could go out. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And they did. Well, the girls stayed behind, but it's family time, but it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not, because they're not seeing it like, a couple and then the kids, but it's just like two friends taking their group of kids, even though he only got one, their group of kids, to go do certain things. And I remember the boys was talking a lot of mess about beating them at bowling, and they got their feelings hurt.
Yeah.
I remember Aaron ended up asking them if they want to go eat, and the boys is mad. They don't want to talk. Like, I don't care about what we go do. And he took them to OC barbecue, and Nina's daughter was at the register, calling him uncle, and then started like, okay, now she's too old for that though, because the 5-year-olds I get, but you almost grown, and you sitting here telling her everything that your stepdaddy, whatever, done said about this woman. Like, oh, is this the lady that daddy was saying you was scared to?
Kids don't care. She already told how she was a stalker, watching them every weekend.
Oh,
yeah, I recognize you. I see you every Saturday. What about last month?
I know, right? But it was a time when the girls, Aaron and Kalia, had went to the park, and this was kind of like the moments where he was going outside more.
Oh
Because
yeah.
he didn't. Yeah, like when they were standing there talking, watching the kid, because he was like a hover, like he wanted to hover over his back, but he was trying to like take his cues from her. Like, oh, okay, she over here, she ain't over there, so I'm gonna just he's just gonna watch from a distance because it was just them playing. And then some guy like ran up, not run up on them like that, but he like kind of like saw him and he recognized him.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a pleasant interaction. It wasn't like what his fears are telling him is going to happen whenever he's seen out in the public. And it kind of makes him feel stupid a little bit because he's been hiding for about 3 years, acting like he's going to get bombarded with all the mess that he had before. But he's saying that's not the case. And I remember it was just a cute little moment at the park, you know, when she, like all moms do, we pack everything. We're going to have snacks, we're going to have sanitizer, we're going to have toys. Yeah. It's the park, you know. She had bubbles and chalk and snacks and all this stuff. And he was like, well, shoot, that's what she had that backpack for. You know, he was unprepared. He kind of like saw her in that moment. Cause I know they mentioned something about, you know, maybe thinking that this would be more than a friendship, you know, at some point, but they didn't really like get into it. But, you know, they think like, you know, I think that's where we're both heading with this. And he kind of saw her in a different light because of how caring she was. And she was a lot different from what he had before. And so was he for her.
Well, the next thing for me was when the kids, they was of course at Erin's house, and she said that she was getting ready to leave to go home so she could get comfortable. And he was like, well, you could get comfortable here. And she's like, no, I want to take off some undergarments. I want to sit down and watch my movie, maybe drink a little something. And what'd he say? Well, let me see what he said word for word, because I like that. And he said that he wished that he could remove some undergarments. Who undergarments? I said, his or hers?
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
No, his, not her. Nah, you won't gonna say that. You won't say that. You just
like, okay now. But he been saying slick stuff.
He has been saying slick stuff. They be saying it like they just like trying to play with the fire, but they don't want to touch it yet. You know,
right? That's exactly
trying to feel it out. Because if she bites, maybe, you know. But yeah, it's been a minute for both of them, actually.
I could believe it for her, but for him, like she said, you ain't got plenty women, you ain't been seeing nobody scratch that itch for what, 3 years? Mm-hmm. That's a long time for a man.
But he
loved his wife, and he and whatever happened, and he shut down. But we gonna find out why soon.
He went in daddy mode. It was like nothing else at that point. You know, it's not even about that.
I can see that, man.
I know of people who have, like, they just cut it off for years. I'm talking about men, you know. Then they had like a sleepover because he has such a big house. So if they come over, everybody literally has their own room, you know, even Kalia. When she had went outside, because something woke her up in the middle of the night, she ended up going and sitting outside on the porch. In the backyard though. And then he joined her and they had like another little conversation.
He was telling her, giving her the story of how he said, we friends, right? She's like, yeah, we friends. And she was like, okay, well, I wanted to tell you about this woman that I met that he liked. And he was explaining it, everything. And he was like, what do you think I should do? This girl, and back to us women, you know, you say one thing and our mind just go this way, go there for this, it could be that. Why do we do that?
I don't know.
We try to read into this one thing and we done went all the way around.
They can literally say it exactly how it is, what he meant. And it's like, we just like it's so many alternate options. Ways that it could go. And we take the one that's like less favorable for us so that we won't look stupid. He was saying how, it's like she's guarded and all this kind of stuff. And it kind of busts a little bubble because she was like, I thought we had this conversation at the park. I thought he was like feeling me. I was like, okay, well,
right.
I just have to stay in the friend zone. And she tried to give him advice about how to deal with her. And she said, just tell her you like her. Just like just say it, you know?
And then at the end of it all, Kalia, I like you.
I love it.
I would have popped him.
Man.
That was too cute. Too cute. I was smiling on that whole chapter because they were saying little things.
It's like trying to not let your past control you moving forward, but like if you're not fully healed from it, it's gonna do that. If you don't, because I know for him, the distance may make you think that you healed from something, but you didn't process by sharing,
Right.
everything, even like before Khalil, and you just kind of sit with it and just like let it sit there, and you just move on, and like you dragging that with you. You may not. You may not see it. You're dragging it with you everywhere you go. And then at some point you're going to have to cut that tie because you're going to have to actually address and face and talk and deal, because you don't want to bring other people into that without you dealing with it. But at this point, it's like he's not really seeing it like that. He's just like, that's that and this is this. They have nothing to do with each other. So what's the point? But their relationship grows and their friendship grows, and the kids are always together. They're always doing stuff together at this point. Now it's like we're doing family nights together. We're going to do it at your house. We're going to do it at my house. We're doing pool parties. We're like, you come into the family house with my grandma. And they had different traditions, I guess, that they did. Like him and his daughter after Thanksgiving, because, she invited him over or whatever. But after Thanksgiving, they do their tree stuff on one day and they do theirs on another day. They're saying, oh, well, shoot, you can come to ours and we can do it together. On your day, we'll go to you. Like they're trying to really incorporate the whole family together at all times. It's like these kids are not going to know anything different because they're always together. The birthday party.
What's wonderful.
Her sons, their birthdays are like really close to each other. So they end up like having a birthday party together, and they wanted to do it again together this year. She was mad at him because they asked to have the party at his house and he told the kids yes. And she was, no, they're not doing it with Mr. Privacy. Like I want to be able to invite their kids and, their friends and stuff. And he was like, don't get mad. They asking me, like they asked me, I said, yeah, it's fine. But and like, you ain't, how you even know you invited? Nobody told you anything about it. Like how you just gonna invite yourself? He ended up asking her if he can like help her plan the birthday party because he don't have no sons.
Right.
He made it so awesome. Oh my goodness. He brought all his stuff from his house and just I love him.
And it's funny because like she's the giver, right? She's the gift giver. She's the thoughtful one. They both are givers, and givers don't like to receive. They just want to give.
Yeah.
You want to be and like she is like always having to concede on that because he does more. He's bigger with his. I just gotta say yes and let him. And then she had some black owned businesses, they had hired.
You are
the party.
Are so thoughtful. So thoughtful.
This cherished moments and treats by Leah B.
Yes, I love it.
Houston based, but they came through and the kids and the party and stuff. He tried to like, have a hat on to kind of conceal his face just a little bit. Some of the parents who did stay, they did recognize him, but they didn't make it a big deal, nothing like that. And it seems like he's being more comfortable because of Kalia and the kids being around people.
Yeah. They had a good time.
They did. He did good. Grandparents and stuff. Pop was like, get off this Pac-Man. Okay. This is for me. Like it was very special and they enjoyed it. And the party
was over. And then here come the full Christian, gave them the little gift bag. Okay.
He came an hour after the party ended.
Like not an hour late. Like I don't like him.
And then walks in with this female.
And then he recognized Aaron.
He was being protective. He was like, nah.
Hey, man, he gave him all a stack. No, man, we ain't even finna roll like that.
No, you disrespecting her. Like, he got it. I was like, oh, you the kissing cousin.
Right.
The jealousy.
That was funny.
He ignorant. And his kids, his sons were in there while he was being stupid. It's a nice party, I guess, with all the money I give you every month.
Right. And he was talking about his wife. Well, he was talking about Mercy, his ex-wife. Of course, he had to go back there. And I guess he was talking about the girl was snorting I guess she was snorting some cocaine.
He did.
Like that. I was like, oh, shoot. He just go low. He stay low. He stay low all the time.
He's just a Slytherin.
That's what he is, a snake.
You can feel the tension in the room. It ain't even real, but you can because all the adults, and they're being respectful that they're children in here.
Right.
Everybody but Christian.
And then Ashton, he was mad because before Christian came, didn't Ashton, he teared up, he hugged Aaron because he was thanking him for such an amazing part. This is a real man that he ain't ever really been around. Somebody who's caring, loving, giving, not wanting something in return. If they give something or do something for you, he's a real man. Then he has to see that's his father coming in here with that mess. The son picked up his gift bag and just gave it back to his daddy.
I don't want it. Yeah.
He threw it, and the baby, he put his down. It's junk and go. Don't nobody want you here.
And Kalia had to send the kids to the room because come on, man, we're not finna do this. I don't know who it was, either Pop or Uncle Rashawn. Somebody said, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah.
But the girl, Caitlin, she's slow too. Because she already know the tension in the family. Mm-hmm. She know that. Mm-hmm. And they still gonna want to come with me? I'm like, nah.
Niggling and giggling, what's so funny?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
They was ready to fight.
After
Me too. I'm ready to fight too.
After he left, then Kalia, she is it self-sabotage?
Yes.
Because, man, why would you even say that? Talking about save yourself like he did. Find someone better, the right one. It's never going to be me for nobody. Girl.
I feel that about myself, so I was like, yeah.
How long is it going to take to... He's trying to help her. He's trying to help build her confidence about herself, to see herself in another light. How long does that take?
It's you get one whiff of the person that you learned that from, and then it sends you right back to that.
Right back. Yeah.
Then you just, this small piece of worthless nothing that you felt because of how he made you feel. And that was that mental, first thing come out your mouth, because it's not like she always thinks that of herself, but that person made her feel that way. I know that to be true from personal experience. You were like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm worthy, da, 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 da. And all they gotta do is say one thing to you and you're back in that ball, because of that person. And it's emotional abuse, and it's verbal abuse, and it's you think you're healing from it, but it wasn't complete yet. So you have triggers, and it turns you back into that person that you were in that house with that man. And that's exactly what happened with her. And she just went back into that ball oh yeah, I guess so. And those are probably words he said to her. I know it was words that I was told, but that's the words that he said to her. And she, like you said, self-sabotage. She was like, you know what? I don't even deserve you. That's what she felt in that moment.
Yeah.
And he was like, what?
Yeah.
Days later, he opened up making gift bags, whatever it was, gift baskets.
Oh God. And then she said something else. He's like, oh, I guess I need some. Oh man, I love him.
You know what? I get it. I get it. You had a moment, and I'm gonna let you make it. But let me. Here goes some stuff. I'm gonna let you know how much you deserve. Okay?
Yes.
We're not gonna do that, lady. You are too good, and I want you, and you're gonna be wanted. You did come on.
I love that. I love it.
He was very giving.
Do y'all not think, just really for Aunt Bridget, do you not think all the stuff that he do that's amazing outweigh him not wanting to talk about his? No.
This is important.
It is, but I'm just
this is the foundation. This is the foundation of their relationship. This is it.
I got another question then.
Okay.
Have you ever had someone as thoughtful as he was?
Have I had somebody?
Yes. Have you ever experienced that or seen somebody be?
No.
Damn.
She's like, but I ain't had nobody lie about.
Not like that. Not like that. No.
Yeah. I'm like,
I know.
How he do that? I just love it.
Because I'm reading his life. I'm reading his thoughts. I'm reading the family, and everybody knows starting out a relationship, you got to be honest. They want the truth. Both of them, they want the truth because they didn't get it. They want to start off with the truth.
Yeah.
And honest. They both want it. Mm-hmm. But then he want to hold back. And now it done slapped him in the face. That's what you gonna do. This could possibly mess the whole thing up. We don't know. And will you be mad then? Yes. Your answer is yes. Yeah.
I hear you.
And it'll be all his fault.
But at the same time,
terrified. It didn't say, he said she found us.
Right. You out there trying to hide, Negro. Let me in on it. Then how
They-
years? Let me in on it. What?
Okay.
Did you keep the hat on?
Oh man, he just did some amazing stuff. I'm just saying.
So I
I
want to
just feel
take
like he made me smile, like from start to finish. Like,
Aaron was over there talking to the uncle, as he always do. And he was asking him, he said, I hope you learned that the world is not waiting on you to step outside into their territory only to get all up in your business like before. Aaron, uncle, please, I don't even want to talk about her. I know you don't. All I will say is that she misses you. What is that?
What is that?
That part right there? What is that? She misses you.
Mm-hmm.
And then all I would say is, oh, well, she did what she did and got what she got. I'm not changing my mind. She misses you? What y'all think that means? This before they went on the date. When I said, wait, I must have missed this before.
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Talisha?
I remember that when that happened.
That did happen. That did happen.
Chapter 23. It was on page 154. Well, we probably have different page numbers. But yeah. So right there, that part, she alive. She misses you. And if he's saying that she missed you, you know she alive. You in contact with her?
The uncle
Yeah.
is in contact with somebody.
She misses you. And all his favorite line, I don't want to talk about that. That's what he always say. He trying, I don't know. I don't know. The baby come in after that. And he was saying, Aaron, but she your what? I just wanted to see what
So let's think about that.
So to me, it sounds like that she alive and he know it. And she miss you. Are you gonna go back to her or are you gonna move forward? What you gonna do?
Okay. Are there any other possibilities
Of what?
of who her is?
That's the only her I know.
Okay.
It's Mercy. I know he ain't talking about Kalia.
No.
Because he went back and was talking about back in the day, the fame, the fortune, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
At first, well, you could think if you don't think about that part, she missed you because they had she said the thing and was going, But yeah.
Look at Alicia. Alicia is like,
I'm
wait a
so
minute.
confused. I know I'm so confused.
Now wait a
I missed
minute.
that. Like, hold on.
I mean, if you can't say because of what's to come, then fine. But I just wanted you to know that I saw them.
Okay, so all I get, like, who is not in his life?
Oh, was it his mom?
Mercy.
We shall see, right?
Yeah.
Where's his parents at?
His parents wasn't good parents. I don't think.
I really don't remember. Like, where his parents?
We ever talk about his mom?
I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember
to
hearing
her.
about his mom.
But he
Not
said,
to her, no, because his uncle is like related to his mom, right?
yeah, something about his parents. Something. They ain't get along or something. They not in his life.
Maybe he talking about his mom.
Well, I don't know. That made me think.
Because I can see how you like, yeah, you be like, I don't know. You gotta prove
be
it.
writing things and they be trying to make your mind go this way when it should be going that way, and you don't know which way your mind. I don't know.
Because look, my mind is like, well, maybe she got mental issues, so she in like a mental like institution.
But like, but the other part of it is like,
know.
why would Unc be talking to her?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nah, it ain't Mercy. Mm-mm.
No. Well,
All right.
Yeah, okay. Let's go and move on.
We can go on. All right. Now
Okay.
the date that he officially took her on, he took her to a rooftop movie to see her favorite movie.
They went to the rock climbing. They went there, and then they went to the movie.
Okay.
And then they went to dinner.
It ended up being like a place that she mentioned that her and her papa used to go to when she was a young a kiddo, and she didn't realize that he would like be listening like that. But I remember, she remembered telling him at least once. And
once. That's all it takes with him. Just to your question before, Talisha, have I ever experienced that? No.
Me either. He's just so amazing. So it's hard to be mad at him. So I'm like, it's got to be a reason.
Right? I'm like, the benefit of the doubt is like
I just love him so much with everything about him until the end.
But he is really outside.
He outside.
Like,
he's opening up in the sense of He's changed because he been in the house or his uncle house. That's it.
That's it. He ain't go to no restaurant. If he went to a restaurant, he went to Victor's restaurant and he was in the back where the family get to come in through. Like he didn't have to. Oh my gosh, or that just remind me when I was at the restaurant and he had invited his uncle to talk to him because he's like, all right, I'm ready to have that talk now.
Oh yeah.
Hey boy.
He's like, we had this talk already.
You got a whole daughter. What kind of talk you want? But yeah, he was like, what do I need to know? And but then
he said, hold on. He said, hold on. He gonna text his wife. Like, you are wrong for that. So wrong.
Like you had a bet on which one would give in first.
I like it though.
Oh. But yeah, he learned about his uncle's hard time to have to win over his wife after she was divorced. And it was like, Kalia be saying some messed up stuff, but that sometimes they be stuck in their mentality. He really stuck it in out with her. He knew it when he saw her and he had to take all that from Maya, but it was worth it. Oh, I remember like after the date, when he had dropped her off, he was just, why you gotta look like that? Ain't Bridget looking like, but like when he was like telling her, basically what all this means to him and how he's feeling and stuff, because this is like unreal. Cause this is new territory for him too. Like how he feels with her, but just the type of person that she is, because the only person he really known was Mercy. Cause did I say when they met in this book?
When Mercy and them met, they met in school,
high school. Okay, I did. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so like that's all he's known to come into. God, there's so much stuff happening in the second book. I'm trying not to mix up stuff. Okay. But he's trying not to come into this, like, I guess with the same mentality of like what he's been through. Cause he kind of knows that everybody ain't like that, but he kind of had trust issues before, but he's just recognizing the type of person he got now, and that he wants to like really do this thing life with. She was just like head over heels already. And she went inside the house and called her best friend, Karina, and was like, oh my gosh, like this guy, what the heck? Yeah.
Did you say they kissed?
They did.
Yeah, I thought you did.
They did. After all of it, it's been months that they've been months. Like over 6 or so months that they've been around each other, and like they actually get to be the couple, like be together. And this is where like the real work gonna have to start is, building a foundation of a couple. Now if you've done it as a friendship, you ain't share everything, but building it as a couple, that's a different thing, because now we really want to mesh these families together, because that'll be the end goal. Now we really do have to do everything different than what we did before, because we don't want the same result. And she's just like not believing that this is real or that he's real. And her friend is just, because then she tries to talk herself out of it again, right? She tries to talk about
all the time
what she felt, basically what she did or didn't deserve based on what that fool that she had before. And her friend is like, okay, stupid. Stop.
Yeah.
They so cute. They be like laying in the bed and stuff, talking to each other. Like,
she came all the way over there.
She did, in her pajamas. The girl she was asleep on the phone. I didn't even know. But yeah, she's so happy for her friend, because she's seen,
everything that she went through that she didn't deserve. Yeah.
Because your best friend know everything. She know more than your mama knows. She know everything. Every phone call you had to cry talking to her about what he did, what he said, how I felt. And she always like trying to, make sure you know who you are, but it don't always, but yeah, she's so happy for her and saying, she deserves it, and like, take it, receive it. Stop doing that.
I wanted to ask you, is the Black Love Day, is that real or is that something?
It's real. That's real.
It's real?
Yeah. Me and my kids started celebrating at least like 6 years ago. I would just do that. Yeah. It's on the 13th. And I feel like it started like in the early 90s or something.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Me either.
Y'all know we got a flag?
No.
The African American flag.
What does it look like?
We got a flag.
I think you told me about this.
Me and my kids, I took a picture with it because they had it I had learned about it, and then on Black History Month, They had like a oh my God, that's just
Is it the Juneteenth colors?
no, it's this. It's
Oh.
like the gold thing, and then it's a sword, and it's like black and red.
Oh.
But I had like literally learned about it, and then there came up a picture. Then weeks later, we had went to the Black History program at the school, and they had this hanging up on the daggone wall. But they are full on dating now. The kids are elated. They want this to happen, especially the boys, because I mean that's their house now, basically. Like that's their game room. Okay, they be really enjoying the time with this man, like this stable person, in our lives. And Arya gets Arya gets this mom that she hasn't had because she was 2.
Yeah.
When Mercy was gone. So yeah, like she doesn't know any other real mom. The kids who are super excited about just being around each other, always spending time with each other, and thinking like this is why are these grown-ups not moving fast enough? They decided to do a presentation. They was like, it was a game night, a family night, like as they do, and they told them they had a surprise, and one of the boys came down in pajama pants, but a little coat on. What do you call them?
The jacket.
Suit jacket or whatever. Talking about can y'all come upstairs so we can have this meeting? And it's a presentation they put together, like why we think y'all should get married. In the innocence of kids. They don't be thinking about everything. They got to be thought about. They just know that this feels right. We want this to be our everyday life.
That just makes me so happy because it's like a lot of times you blend families and, you love the guy, but, your child may be struggling, So you add, therapy in the mix and something you have to work around or, the guy has to, what is it called? Like be patient with the kids, opening up and stuff. But it's like, it's the opposite. It's like the kids are moving faster than the adults.
Right.
And I love it because it's like, you don't have to, be fearful of, oh man, like I'm dating this guy and I don't know how my kids are going to feel. It's like, no, this is a friend that the kids love. Like,
and that's exactly why it's
I love it.
like 2 factors is their dad sucks and they know what they don't want. And then number 2 is just because they were friends, they were able to really spend a lot of time with this person without it being like mommy's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And not it being introduced as somebody trying to be that in our lives versus just somebody just being a part of our lives because he wants to be, just like a friend or family friend or whatever, however you want to look at it. And then, it does help that he's like your favorite football player or was, and he has this massive house.
Yeah.
Each of y'all got rooms in, like that's still. But yeah, they had the presentation and he was just impressed. He was like, now hold on now. Y'all making this like a grown thing. They all had their parts and stuff. She was gonna burst the bubble immediately, like heck to the now, we ain't finna get married. And he was like, well, we gonna think about it. Like, we could talk about it. And then they sent him out again so they could do something else. So they had a chance to talk about, talk. And she was just like, before she makes any moves like that, they have to get counseling. You know what comes out in counseling?
It's true. It's what comes out.
Truth. I'm like,
your past trauma.
Yes.
Yes. Your past trauma.
So she ain't ignoring the fact that he ain't talking, but she's like, oh, if that's on the table, then this is going to have to happen. Right. To make sure that they know what they need to know, to make sure that they have the tools that they need to have to make this successful. So that's her answer to him. Keep saying, "Oh, ain't ready. You gonna have to be ready." If that's the move you want to make, since you want to tell these kids we'll think about it, then sir.
He say whatever you want, dear.
Yep.
So the mall is next.
The mall is next. Oh my gosh, the baby girl's birthday. Same day.
How is that?
Same day. Almost twins. Within an hour, weren't they? They like
an hour or two, something like that.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Like you
same.
are my twin sister.
And listen, why all their names start with an A? Plus the daddy.
Yeah.
So is.
Yeah. Like, oh, this it. This been set up since, see, God already knew these fools we married wasn't gonna be here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, this is who you chose, but that ain't who I chose.
right. You're right. So yeah,
I
they go.
got me next, God.
Right? Hands up. But they are planning a birthday party for the girls, and the day before they're doing a girls' day with her and the girls, and then he was gonna do a guys' day with the boys. And man, with the boys, that was a day for them. They met some football stars.
You know what that reminded me of? I know you saw The Forge.
Who?
The Forge.
What's that?
It's a Christian show, a black one.
I ain't seen that one.
Write that down. The Forge. It's with the lady from the black lady from that other Christian show movie. I mean, she always praying. You seen it? I can't think of the
old
name.
lady, like the war room lady.
Yeah, the war.
Yeah,
Yes,
the War Room. I got that book. I ain't read it yet.
The War Room.
Oh, I watched it.
Yeah, The Forge, baby. Yes. This scene with them, with the football players, all the black men coming together, encouraging, passing things along. That's the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yes, watching with your kids. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay. I will. But yeah, they his I was like his oldest son. But Ashton, he was like, is Victor coming over? Because I need to know how to be a millionaire. Like, I need to know how to be someone.
I love it.
But yeah, they got to have, this moment, like you said, with like the black men who are, good examples and role models for these young black boys. But I know that uncle had to pop Isaac because of his mouth around them kids.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the things when they had got the feedback from their show.
Oh yeah, his mouth was too nasty.
It was like, boy,
mother this, mother that.
Yeah, talking about this ain't no Samuel L. Jackson. But yeah, so yeah, they have the successful, like the podcast is moving along. I forgot about that, right?
Oh.
But yeah, so they had a good time, and it was, they had even Nina's son.
Yeah.
He came over there with Victor and the Isaac and Nick, and it's just like they got to play. They got to like just be boys, run around and just ask questions and have, even the adults were asking like, because you've been married for so long,
Yeah.
Getting wisdom is always wise, and everybody don't do that.
They had a good time.
They did. And then the girls, they got their nails and stuff painted. They went to the little Chuck E. Cheese, had lunch, went shopping, and he put money in her or gave her a card or something because he was like, I'm paying for all this. She know daggone well she don't want to pay for it. I don't know why she be acting like she don't want to. Gary better take that. But they even went to the bookstore, like doing all this kind of stuff, and they were gonna leave, like Build-A-Bear or something. Yeah. And she was tying her daughter's shoes, so Arya was just, standing to the side, and a female came up to her, and she hugged her and called her baby doll, like like she knew her.
It's you, baby doll. I found you.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said. And the little girl did not respond in any kind of way that would be like, I know her, and Kalia, straight up like pushed the woman off of her, like, what you doing? It's,
like, get off my daughter. Like,
yeah, exactly. My daughter. And the woman was like, oh, my bad. Like, like she ain't, but it freaked her out. And, she got the kids out of there real quick, and she was like, in her head and stuff and trying to make sure they're okay, but she was freaking the freak out.
As she
like
should.
Somebody, and then thinking like, how am I going to tell him that somebody put like basically hug his kid, while she's in my protection, to stop to get some ice cream just to like, reel it in and talk to the babies. And as they were talking, she mentioned the woman looking like her mom.
Said, mommy, she looked like my mommy.
But my mom is in heaven.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Yeah.
Kalia mine, gone. It's gone now.
That's all it takes. Nah, with her, she don't need no proof of nothing. She going like, oh, okay. And she came to the house. It wasn't nothing to be said. He was like all happy, like, oh, my baby home and stuff. Like, let me help you. She like, nigga, please. But she couldn't even get it out because she was so mad. She couldn't even say nothing. It's like, what, sir, what? Because now you're thinking like, this mother freaking done got over on me. I really thought this, you like all the mistakes, like all the things you could have, like, you're thinking all these things and you just finally can say so. Because he's like, what happened? He's freaking out because she's not like herself and she's pissed. And like, what happened? Who did something to her? Like, tell me what's going on. And she finally did. You looking at it, what she said.
And he still was like, no, you're mistaken. She said, I saw her, Aaron. Your wife is alive and well. Him, I think you're mistaken, baby. Girl, what's the name of that song? What's the name of that song? It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Yeah.
Lot to the end. Why? I'm telling you.
She had a tattoo on her neck, but she was a little slimmer, different haircut, but that's the same.
He called her baby doll. I think when she said that, that's when it really clicked in his head. Because who else gonna call her that?
Right. And the tattoo, the butterfly tattoo that was on her neck.
I think you're mistaken.
After she said that part, it was just like, oh.
You know me. That's what got me when he said that. This is a misunderstanding. You know me. Tell me, baby. You know I wouldn't be lying to you like that.
She said,
no. I'm trying to get to know you. She said, I don't know. She came to me. Now he was frozen. Now he frozen.
She described it, right?
Now he finna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
What, he said nothing after that? Oh, she found us. Really? She found us. That's all you got to say?
That's he all was hoping that she was wrong. He wasn't trying to lie. He was like,
I saw your wife. He came up to the baby. I saw her. No, you're mistaken.
Can't be. What you mean?
He like, I hope she wrong. I hope she wrong.
That's where he lost me. I'm gone. That's where he lost me.
One of the reviews, that's all it said at the top. She found us. Like, what? Yeah.
I was all for this relationship before she found us.
You weren't all for it.
Why not?
Because you ain't trust him.
Well, because of that. Because I knew he was holding back.
Yeah.
And he think you always have time to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have no time. Your time is up.
Time is up. Yeah.
So you should have just went ahead and told her from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Oh, it's too hurtful. Look where you're at now.
He said everything was finally feeling normal, man. Listen, I'm going to say this. When we read what really happened, you're going to say sorry to my man.
No, I won't ever say sorry.
Yes, you will. Because it's got to be
honest. He should have told it.
You're going to apologize.
No matter how hurt he felt, he should have told it.
Especially if you love her the way you love her.
He said he wasn't ready to talk. But now he's been forced to talk, and he's going to talk, and you're going to apologize.
He's being forced. It shouldn't have came to that. You talking all this good stuff. You care for me, this for me, all this.
Some stuff is hard to talk about. Like,
no.
Maybe you haven't been through enough stuff, and you don't know how hard stuff can be.
This girl done been through this abusive man. He probably didn't whoop her tail, but he whooped her in the head. He know all that.
Yeah.
Okay, but he didn't know how bad she felt about herself for a while. She tell him that.
Excuses for him, please.
Okay, and when you apologize, we need to record that clip, and it needs
to record it because I won't apologize because he was wrong.
Okay.
And now he's sick. He might have a heart attack right now.
Not because she found out. It's because the girl found us. He is terrified. This we don't know, but we gonna find out. When we gonna find out?
I don't go out nowhere with my child. Tell me don't do something then. Keep me in incognito.
He did not know that the lady was in Houston. He went all the way to Houston away from whatever. I don't know. But we don't know, man. And you just make it seem like he this awful person. He's not. Because we've been talking about how amazing he was since the beginning.
Yeah, but then he lied. This is a lie, girl. This is life changing.
Yeah, I hear you. But it's not like, I don't know, man. That's just
like Talisha needs all the answers. She needs all the answers before she make a decision.
Not me. I don't.
See, you doing what Kalia did.
No, because you show what you said Maya Angelou said. When they show you the first time, believe them.
He told you he wasn't ready to talk. He didn't say, I told you everything. He didn't never say that. He ain't never say that.
He was given chance. He had his family in his corner trying to help him to open up to this girl. Because
y'all see how scary he is? He ain't been outside in 3 years. It had to be traumatizing. The man been in his house for 3 years.
It doesn't matter. They trying to help him help himself in this relationship, and he didn't take heed to it.
He has
ain't even slept with nobody in 3 years. Like he
still ain't slept with her.
True.
I'm saying he ain't done nothing. Like he not healed.
This girl. Yeah, he not healed, but he trying to hurry up and heal Kalia after she done been through all of this.
People do that all the time, like where they are not heal themselves, but just want to help someone else. Like that's real.
Help yourself first, brother.
And it's not always so easy.
It's easier to help somebody else,
right? Because you on the outside.
Yeah,
hard work. You just helping them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of that one. So I guess what's a favorite, I guess, scene, because I'm not saying our favorite kid because we not done with these people, and no, it's not where it's been.
My favorite character is Ari.
Aria.
Yeah, because the Lord used her.
That's my girl. Yeah.
Together. He's trying to give them a chance, but you know who messed it up. But I would say Ari, she was the angel. Yeah, for them.
I can see that.
I loved her. She was so sweet and so honest. Honesty, that's big. Unlike
here you go. Leave my man alone. She was my number one too, but like if I say like my number 2 person or scene, it's probably one of the kids too. Well, it's really a duo. I like Khalil. Am I saying her name right?
Kalia? Yeah.
Yeah, and her kids. Like just the bond she has with her sons and her daughter. Like I love that. Like I love how open that they are with each other and they are expressing their feelings and whether good or bad. It's like I love that. Yeah. And like even though that their dad was not I don't like him, but I feel like she was more than enough for them, and like just her relationship with her kids. I love that. Like every scene, even when it was a sad scene, just seeing how open they were to her. The good scenes are amazing too, though. Like just all that. I love it.
I like the auntie too. Aunt Kathy. I love
Maya.
Yeah.
I mean, but
that's what I mean.
at the beginning you called her Kathy. No, you said
Maya, Maya, Kathy.
Yeah.
That was Kathy.
Maya. I know. If I can be honest with y'all, it was because I had a dream. I wrote that at the beginning. Like
at
the beginning.
It said that, you had a dream.
Yeah.
I liked her because she was who told the story? Was it her or did they both tell the story? Did they both tell the story how they got together?
It was the uncle.
The husband?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I just like she saw how she was open with them and she wasn't really pressuring them, but she was trying to help.
Yeah. Help them see what they
Yeah. Open them up. She didn't tell all the business, as we know.
Yeah, she just hinted at some stuff.
Yeah. Everybody don't know all the business.
Yeah, like her favorite flowers or it is. So, you know, a little hint, just little hints. But yeah.
I like her too. Yeah.
So what we rating it? Like, because you mad.
Oh, of course it's 5 stars.
It's 5 stars. Brought out all the emotions.
It's 5 stars, but it was good. It's just that Aaron, he was just messed it up at the end. I mean, but the storyline was still good. I'm just waiting for book 2 because is it going to be some redemption or I'm going to be like this on the next one? I don't know.
Can't tell you that because I don't even know how you going to act. I don't, you know.
Ain't no way you going to stress me out like this. Ain't no way. It's gonna be some redemption.
It's gonna be okay at the end of book 3 when it's all over. Okay.
Okay,
that's all I'm gonna say.
All right. But that was cool how you added Angelina. I didn't know you was gonna do that.
Yeah, her poem. Because she's Ashton. In those conversations we've had, you know, y'all know who Christian is, obviously. But yeah, it's been a whirlwind, and I just needed to. This was very healing for me. Like the story is healing, and it's almost like me trying to conjure up my own, you know, person. But yeah, it is still going through stuff, even after the divorce. But it is what it is, and this is good for us.
Yeah. I enjoyed the book. I enjoyed the poem. Both of them were so it's personable because of course I know the family and I know how open both the journeys have been in the book and the poem. And I enjoyed that because that's what readers love. They love for you to be open with them. To be able to see inside of, you know, like where you're coming from.
Yeah.
What you've been healed from. So I like that. I enjoy that.
That was August Books of the Month. Retired.
Yes.
By Renée A. Moses.
Retired on Love. All or Nothing. Book 1.
I can't talk about the next book because I know what. Yeah, I can't wait.
So, all right, we out, y'all. That's all we got.